Hello, everyone. My name is Dion Morales, host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we are coming to you live from the top 32 here at the Nova Open. We are at the U.S. National X-Wing Championship, the final U.S. Nationals, that is first edition. And for this round, I'm joined by
Ben Keller.
Ben Keller.
Ben scrubbed out of top 64 Keller.
So let's start by saying a huge thank you to all of our supporters that we have here at the Gold Squadron podcast. First and foremost, thank you to our patrons. You guys are the ones that drive the content here at Gold Squadron. Without you, we don't exist. I couldn't travel coast to coast to bring you guys X-Wing content. So you can go to patreon.com/Gold Squadron if you want to get awesome swag while supporting our content. Also, thank you to our Twitch Prime subscribers. Super easy to do. Free way to support Gold Squadron Podcast monetarily if you have an Amazon Prime account already. Simply connect your Amazon Prime account to Twitch. Click the Twitch Prime subscription every 30 days, and you donate $2 and change. It doesn't cost you anything. And thank you to our round sponsor, our whole event sponsor for this weekend. That's Curl Paw Creatives. Use the coupon code NOVA2018 for 15% off of all X-Wing and Legion product. No minimum orders on that one. But it is important to note that the coupon code does expire. It expires tomorrow, so get it done now. Let's go ahead and start breaking down these lists. What's Josh running today?
It looks like Josh has Ray Lowrick. So he's opted for the expertise version of Ray that's going to help him against JM if he ever runs into it. Kanan Jarrus, Finn Crew, engine upgrade, and the Millennium Falcon title. I assume that's the Sloopy one and not the evaded one.
Yep.
And then he's got Lowrick with expertise. Again, probably a good play against Jam. Magvayero and C-3PO.
Now, so that Magvayero is just getting that Wookiee some modifications after being shot.
Oh, yeah.
In the chat, I'm dropping the link, the challenge link that our TOs are using here, so you can see the bracket, follow along with the action after I, of course, closed it. Let me try to do that again.
I have a question for you, Dion.
Yes, my friend.
The Curl Paw Creatives, do they have 2.0 compatible templates?
Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh, man, I need to pick some up.
2.0 compatible templates, tokens, everything you need. What you need, we got it. All right, so Ryan Staniszewski running a 4-ship Rebel build. Cavern Angel Zealot with Selflessness, using that as a defensive ship, saying, hey, if you don't shoot me, I'm going to spread the damage around, which we know from last year around this time, the ability to spread out damage in that Fair Ship Rebel archetype is just really, really good. Then following it up with Jess Pava, she's your heavy hitter. She's the one who's going to be dealing your damage. She gets those rerolls from her friendly ships. Ezra Bridger with Snapshot, Hera, R3A2, just being able to just lock something out. And I think that is the piece in Ryan's list that Josh needs to pay attention to the most. If he double stresses Ray, no more sloops, no more expertise, and she can go down fast.
Yeah.
Then we have Lowrick with Draw Their Fire, also working on spreading out that damage using his ability, and of course drawing fire with those crits.
Yeah, so Ryan's list, like you said, spreads out the damage really well. Jess is the one you want to kill. She's the queen and the king of this list.
Yep.
I'm not sure Josh has enough guns on target to overwhelm the damage spreading. We'll see. It's going to take some fancy flying.
Ray's one of those ships, though. She can flip a game by just nuking a ship.
Oh, yeah.
She goes, I'm in range 1, and you're dead.
Yep. It'll turn real fast on you.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So we're going to go ahead and drop a Twitch poll in the chat. Click 1 if you think Josh has the advantage, and a 2 if you think Ryan has the advantage. Should be popping up here any moment now. There she is. Only works on Twitch.
So I assume Ryan brought the debris, and Josh, or I guess 2 debris clouds, and then Josh brought the 3 rocks. But I don't know that for a fact.
I'm not entirely sure, but that's what makes sense. Ray normally doesn't really care about debris at all. You can just barrel through it.
Yep.
Clear the stress. I'm fine because
Yep.
of Kanan Crew and the way that's worded.
Absolutely. And then you see Ezra there using Hera to do 2 4 straights in a row, gathering 2 stress.
So Josh is going to have to play really, really cagey.
Yeah, the last thing he wants is all 4 of those guns pointed at his Ray.
I think the biggest tool that Josh has in his arsenal is that engine upgrade. If he can utilize that to maximum effect, making sure to avoid that snapshot range or boosting in to range 1 rather than maneuvering into range 1, that kind of thing will save him some time.
And he's got 2 arcs to worry about too. So
yeah. Well, at least snapshot can go out the back.
It can't?
No snapshot out the back.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Ray showing off that square radar dish.
Yeah.
You think there's somebody's job at Lucasfilm just to draw radar dishes?
I know there's somebody's job at FFG to just draw radar dishes. He signed my Falcon.
Yeah?
Yeah, the sculptor for all the models. Yeah, so each of these models, the Disney doesn't help them out with a 3D rendering of these. They don't give them a CAD file or something they can just upload. They have a sculptor in-house that actually meticulously designs every nook and cranny of every single one of these models, and I think he's doing a beautiful job.
Oh, yeah, he is. And the fact that FFG puts in the money to make sure that they look this good.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. One of the things that keeps me coming back, especially for 2.0.
So pretty.
Yeah, I'll get like people who played 40K or some other minis game, looking at us in the store and asking about the game, and they said, "Wow, these paint jobs are great. You did a good job." I said, "No, I can't paint." I said, "I can't paint."
It came like that, and then they're even more surprised. They're like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, exactly. Right. You mean they sell them like this? Yeah.
Playable out the box.
That's what I like.
So looking at our Twitch poll here, looks like majority of people are siding on Ryan.
Guns on target. They're gonna. Oh, it's gonna help them a whole lot.
So we're gonna go ahead and close out that Twitch poll. By the way, click that Twitch Prime subscription button.
Speaking of it.
Yeah. All right. Just gonna double check our alerts are up.
Yeah, we got a lot of talent in this top 32 cut.
Oh yeah.
A lot of talent in this tournament in general. Those big names here looking to send off 1.0 in the right way.
And the way that this format works out, having this top 64, it's cutthroat. You know, you make one mistake, you're out. You're done.
You got to win 6 games in a row.
Yep.
That's no easy feat.
And like some big names got knocked out in that first round, right? We saw Andrew Bunn on the last one.
Duncan Howard.
Duncan Howard's out. So like
Ben Keller's out.
Ben Keller out. Let me just
the biggest of names. Yeah, Richard Sue got knocked out by Steve Dodd, who's playing Jeremy Howard now. We're on table 10. Jeremy was running the same list that Andrew Bunn was running, which is what was it? Riyadh, Inquisitor, and Palpatine Reaper.
Yep.
A lot of Reapers here today, but then a lot of things to go against Reapers too.
Yeah.
With the Sharks come the Remoras, right?
So Ryan, keeping a, this started in a block formation, just staying together. That block formation is just part of how his list flies. He's going to keep it together until he can't anymore.
Yep. Got to be very precise with your moves at this too, because there's no top 32. There's no I had him in formation. I'm gonna keep him there, even though he's bumping. But
so if one little pro tip, if Josh is trying to very slowly get Ray out from behind Lorik, use that wiggle room in that template. You go all the way to the side, take your ship all the way to the side. After about two moves from where he is right now, they would not be touching anymore.
Okay, yep.
So
I saw somebody get hammered by the play in their bomblet.
Yeah.
Earlier, yeah, he flung a bomb with Trajectory Simulator, and Vassal says you won't hit that bomb if you do a one bank.
Yeah.
But if that wiggles a little bit the wrong way, then you're eating your own bomblet.
Yep. Exactly. If you push everything to the incorrect side.
Yep.
It's bad news bears.
Yeah, it ended up being a pretty big judge call. There were, the judges, they can't judge on what Vassal says, right? Yep.
Well, Vassal says it's safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
what's it say on the table?
Yep. You should always double check on the table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like Ryan's kind of telegraphed that alley between the top debris and that middle rock there. Looks like a bank 2 will kind of snug him in there.
Mm-hmm.
So and he's got, Jess at PS5 to keep up with Lorick, so she doesn't have to bump into anything. So it looks like if I were Josh, I would speed as far down the board as I could and boost.
Yeah, you got to go quick for sure.
Mm-hmm. Problem is, I don't know if Lorick can keep up.
So big thank you in the chat to Aaron Bistani for becoming a squad leader patron. You're awesome, man. That's the kind of thing that that really shows his appreciation, and I appreciate you. I know there's people who can't, but those who can, I truly appreciate it.
Yeah, Dion, I said it yesterday, but I want to say it again. You do a lot for the community, and your whole podcast, and it's a valuable service. It's a valuable part of our community. I know I learn a lot from these videos, especially when you put them up on YouTube afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
It's a handy tool. That's how I learned X-Wing, watching Paul Heaver play Dallas in the finals, and that's how a lot of people get into the game. And it's important for the community. It's important to grow as a player too. So it's definitely a good thing.
Thank you to Boom180 for becoming a Twitch Prime subscriber for the 8th month in a row. Clicking that button.
Oh, he opted for the bank 3. Interesting.
I think he's trying to cut Ray off next turn. I think that's the plan here.
Cut off her hard 1 and escape that way.
Yep. So he can come in this way with Ezra, because Ezra's the key piece, right?
Sure.
Because if she gets stressed, Ray is very sad.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't. She don't want nothing like that.
That's right.
But if we get in a situation where Josh is running away from Ryan's list, that actually is not too bad.
Not for Josh. Yeah,
not for Josh.
He's faster. He moves last.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. It's you just get in a situation there where Ryan can kind of separate the Ray from Lowrick and then just kind of eat one. Trying to boost into Lowrick. It looks like it won't fit. It's unfortunate. It looks like that Sheathopede might have range. And he doesn't want to boost forward because then he's hitting the rock.
All right, so looking at some possible maneuvers here, Josh needs to make sure he doesn't bump next turn, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, does he pursue himself into the corner? It's usually going into the corner is a bad idea.
Right.
Right?
I think Lowrick's a hard 2 next turn. Swing that 180 arc around, and then maximize his reinforce against the incoming squad. Oh, maybe now that.
Okay.
Or maybe he. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like they're kind of separating out now. It could be that he's trying to get some damage into Lowrick. Ryan's willing to take some into Lowrick, and then get him behind their squad. Maybe, I don't know. The nice thing with Ryan's list, you keep him in formation, you get a lot of guns on target, but you're only as fast as your slowest ship, and you're only as sneaky as your lowest pilot skill.
Yeah.
So.
So looking for some options here. I mean,
he could cut back the other way with Ray.
This way?
Yeah.
You do have the hard one. I always forget that these giant ships have this hard one, right? Hard one, boost.
Yes.
This way, kind of trying to meet him in the middle.
cross him up so bad. Yeah, that's because if that squad's doing a hard 2 into what it looks like Ray might be going, then then he's behind him, and I mean that's huge. So it's a guessing game right here for Ryan, but or he could take the middle road and take a bank 1 with everything, but. And I'm assuming that Cavern Angel has his S-foils open.
We can take a look here. Yes, it does.
All right.
You can see right here.
Oh, yeah.
That's a new thing we've been starting to do with our streams is asking the players. I'm not going to say requiring the players, but very, very politely requesting and suggesting.
Keep the game state.
That we can always see the cards. Because especially if something goes wrong with the overlay, which happened on Friday, which was out of our control.
Yeah.
It's like, well, at least we can see what's going on.
Yep.
And as we wait for dials, let's go ahead and do a community check-in. Where are you watching from?
How many viewers we got? 220?
220.
All right.
That's across Twitch and YouTube.
All right.
Like it compiles them all together.
Kentucky, all right.
Rolls in. There's a little bit of a delay, so they'll get it after. It's always cool to see Seattle-ish, Michigan, Best Coast.
That's so the East Coast.
North Coast.
Oh, that's the mistakes on the lake.
Alrighty, we'll look through those here in a second as we get back to the action. Ryan doing a 3 hard. He'll hit that debris again, but he doesn't care. He's like, I came here to stay in formation, and that's what I'm doing.
That's exactly right. And yeah, he's committed real hard to the to chasing Jess into that corner. So yeah, if Jess, I mean, sorry, not Jess, Ray. So if Ray actually took the hard one the other way, it's looking mighty good for Josh.
Oh, yeah. So Josh is going to have C-3PO and his reinforce available for these shots. Not going to be too many modded shots in this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Lurk probably escapes here with maybe his shield's gone. Depends on, yeah, Ezra's going to have mods. Jess looks like she's going to have mods.
Well, Ezra's stressed.
She can turn her.
So
she's the one that turns her focus into. Or re-rolls her focus, or turns her focus into hits.
No, focus into evades.
Into evades. Oh, yeah, it's only on defense.
Only on defense.
Oh.
I think in 2nd edition.
Okay.
It's also.
All right. Yeah.
Also offense.
Jess is going to have all the mods she wants, though.
She's the heavy hitter. Lurk also will have obstruction and at least 2 of the shots coming in.
He's got commandos on him, I think, right? Or does he have? Does his have commando? No, yeah, he's got commandos on it too.
Ryan has it. All right, does he call it?
Oh, it's a sloop. Okay.
Sloop.
So he's still got that route.
You probably just three bank next turn. Three bank boost in. He's already going to try to get in there.
Yeah, he's closing the distance here.
Is the rock in the way?
Oh,
not quite.
Can't quite.
I think you still boost forward to see if maybe you can clip something.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, exactly. And then that also, if he wants to escape toward his side of the board, the 4 forward boost goes a long way. And the Cavern Angel Zealot's flight assist is turned off because of his double stress. Jess has a native boost, but she doesn't want to break formation, I bet. So he might, Ryan might just be content with trying to eat Lorik here. Might stay on him for a couple rounds and just dare Ray to come in.
Yeah, the time is nigh. So Lorik deciding where he wants to shoot as he has initiative. And I think you go in, see the, right, with the selflessness there, you want to go into the Cavern Angel.
Yeah. But you don't want to roll a crit.
Yeah, exactly.
And did Lorik focus or reinforce there? I can't see that.
It's a reinforce.
Okay.
Reinforce the front.
Oh, it's fair, yeah. So he can spend that to give somebody else a dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the Cavern Angels is range 3 behind that debris. Ryan's done a superb job setting up just terrible, terrible shots for everybody to take. Honestly, I think yeah, I guess he's going into the selflessness.
There you go. 3 dice.
One
It's going to
crit.
be 1.
Dodged.
Ray is out, and here's all the return shots here. So range 2 from Ezra, stress to stress, which turns off expertise next turn unless Josh clears the stress. Hit crit coming in from Ezra. Deciding whether or not to use C3PO here.
I think you got it for Jess's shot. I think he just, is it obstructed though? No, he's rolling 2 dice. I think you save it for Jess's shot because you're only rolling 1 there.
Yep. There it is. Plus reinforce,
Yep.
no damage.
Lowrick next.
Range 3, is it obstructed? That's what they're checking now. Seems to be, oh, that's close.
Yeah.
I think it's obstructed. Thought I saw some light there. Got Wookiee Commandos. You can re-roll the eyeball.
All right.
Reinforce, so they didn't even bother rolling the defense dice on that one.
Then it looks like a clear shot from Jess. Ouch.
Hit, crit.
Burn the focus.
Doing her job.
And here's where you see C3PO
Using
0.
C3PO 0. Reinforce and takes 1.
And we still got the Zealot.
Unmodified shot, but dice are dice, right?
Yes, sir. Range 3 obstructed.
3 hits.
There he is. Yep. He's still got the reinforce up.
He's got 3 dice because of the obstruction. Safe.
Duncan,
Just netties.
Duncan saved him.
But he couldn't save himself.
No. You see, that's the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Right.
He could save others from death, but not himself.
So some of our other viewers, we got Indianapolis, Orlando, Illinois, Central Illinois, Idaho,
North Carolina, there you go, my boy.
Canada, south of England.
That's water. South of England is just water.
Quito, Ecuador, Memphis, Brazil, Louisville, Kentucky, Boston, Cardiff, UK, Michigan, Peru, Lima, yes.
Nice.
South America, the whole continent.
Yeah.
Bernardo, he is the whole continent. Vietnam. Oh, that's cool. Vietnam. Let's see, UK, Kansas City, Virginia, Finland,
Nice.
Florida, Poland, Belgium. I always just love reading these. Like, it's just so cool.
This guy's watching from, go to bed guy from Vietnam. Jeez, a whiz.
Well, it's early here now. It's probably like,
It's late there now.
Google, tell us, what time is it in Vietnam? We're going to look it up right now. What time is it in Vietnam?
Oh, okay.
9:30.
All right. You're one winding. Yeah, you got
He's
it. All right.
unwinding. He probably has a drink in his
There we
hand.
go. All right.
Watching from Germany.
I saw somebody said they missed Merrick Steele in the defender. We did see a Rex of Brath in the defender last round. That was pretty sweet.
Yes, we did. Got Northern Ireland, Australia, but it's late as hell. Yeah, in Australia,
Yeah.
it would be 11 or midnight, something like that.
Go to bed, Australia. Oh, did our Punisher make it to top 32?
I don't know.
You have the bracket up, or I want to see.
All right.
It's fine. I can look at it later.
Yep.
But yeah, there's a guy with a Punisher. He went 4-2 on day 1, and there were 3 4-2s that didn't make it, and he was one of them. He has a Punisher, Whisper, and Zeta Leader.
Yep.
And then 3 people dropped, so he and the other 2 got in. So I'm glad to see a Punisher taken to the top cut.
Yeah. So the fact that this debris cloud is in the middle of the board is really actually helpful to Ryan. He's got just these paths where he can still shoot and not really care about the stress.
Yep.
So, but it looks like Ryan's planning on turning in on Ray.
Yeah. Trying to chase her down, but I think that 4 forward and boost up, and then it's going to be hard to chase him around that rock there in the corner. I think he's trying to use that rock to screen out the swarm away from his Ray. But then you got low work behind you if you're Ryan. So. They didn't measure for the snapshot trigger on Ezra there. I guess they both agreed it was out.
3 hard here from Ezra.
Never de-stressing?
No. Why? So he's going a little faster there than he did with the X-Wing, because if Ray does one bank up to the top, that might just be in range 1.
Right.
I think the snapshot trigger, Ryan purposely decided not to trigger it. Like, he's saving it for Ray.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got to have it there just in case.
Yep. No damage from the debris on Jess.
$12 beers into it. Korea is great. Wakanda.
I doubt it. I'm going to just go on a limb and say I doubt it.
He's chilling with the Black Panther.
Yeah,
just watching some X-Wing. It's
Wakanda
fine.
forever.
He's a fan.
They got better internet connection than I do.
Probably. 4K. Streaming 4K.
That's right.
You know, we have the capability to do that, but no internet can push it that hard.
I'm about to say from here?
No. No. The biggest issue is, like, if I push it to 4K, it would just, like, your phone couldn't even load it.
Sure.
Is really the issue.
Oh, and yeah, here's the snapshot.
Snapshot, baby.
Oh, man. Yeah, it looks like Josh banked on Ryan, just
going after Lorik.
Yep, taking what he was fed, and Ryan said, "No, thank you. I don't like the taste."
I think I saw him jaw snapshot. 1 hit. Stress to stress. So that means expertise is off.
Ooh, and he can't boost out of this mess.
Takes the shield off the snapshot.
Dang. Straight butter. Here he goes. And this is exactly what Ryan built the whole game for.
Mm-hmm. So Josh going range 1 into that Cavern Angel Zealot with selflessness. Oh. There you go. Who needs mods when you roll netties?
There's the fin. Oh, no expertise.
Expertise is off. There you go. So how is Ryan going to assign this damage? Okay, so he's using that. That's for 2.
Draw their fire from Lorik.
That's 1 crit. 2 crits available to it. He moved around.
Looks like a draw their fire from Lorik and 1 on the Cavern Angels, maybe?
Oh, sorry, no. He got two evades there.
He got 1. I think he added the one with the
okay. That's
reinforced token.
So he's just going to straight take it. He's not going to draw.
2 shields on the Cavern Angel. Yep. That's fair.
Josh Finnison saying that there's no coordinated play where he's at, but he's teaching other soldiers. That's pretty cool, man. We did get news last week that FFG is bringing organized play to the Asian continent. So reach out to your local store and see if you can get stuff done there. Yeah,
they've had good representation before too. Justin won Worlds. Where is he from? The Philippines or?
Yes.
Fua, yeah.
All right, here we go. This is Lorik. That was a focus result. Yep, so 2 hits. No evades there. So that that Cavern Angel is going to take 2 more. Still has integrated and 1 hull.
Here comes the pain. And this is going to be pain for a few rounds, too.
Yep, there's the double stress.
So I think Ryan can block almost every move on that dial next round.
Takes another shield on Ray. Lorik range 2. Into Ray. Commandos coming in. Just one. Adds the fin die. Got it. Here's Jess, checking range. Looks to be range 2. Jess Pava doing her thing. Reroll, hit, crit. Coming in. Gets an evade out of the arc.
2 more shields burnt. I think she's out of shields now.
Sitting on one.
Okay.
They're the silver ones. Those are the hardest ones to see on stream. That is a cock die. Very rarely happens in the box.
3 hits and a crit.
Reroll. That's from the Cavern Angel. He's angry.
Oh, man. Got his revenge. There's the last shield.
Hit. And the crit is it double damage?
Yeah,
it is.
Double damage.
So that means 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down to 4 hull, right?
Yeah.
Start with 8.
It's dire straits now because I think every move on the dial gets blocked except for the hard 2 away, and then he's in the same jam he's in right now.
Yeah.
Or the hard 1 away. That can get blocked too.
He wants to try to get to a spot where Ezra can't stress him, but I don't know if that's possible with the back arc.
Yeah.
Of Ezra. So I think you dial in the 4 forward and hope.
Yeah, hope he doesn't block it with lower. Right? Yep. And you got to hope he doesn't block it with lower. Yeah, the 4 forward and boost up might have escaped Ezra's range. If not, though, he would have had a clear avenue to 2 forward, clear the 1 stress he would have gotten, and then boost away. And this might be looking like a different game for Josh. That's one thing when you see Ray on the table, you know, she is a turret.
Yep.
And I think a lot of players get caught up in trying to get that arc all the time.
Yeah, they're thinking, you know, I paid all these points.
Yeah.
I want to use her ability and stuff.
Absolutely.
But yeah, there's times to not do it. Not using her ability is the correct choice at times.
Sometimes, yeah. So. Yeah, I think Ryan tabled the guy I came up with to the tournament yesterday. So he built this massive house of cards and was able to just kind of spread all the damage really evenly. And I think Jonathan said he had like 1 or 2 hull left on every single one of his ships.
But that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean a ship with 1 health left is almost. Usually almost as deadly as a ship with full health.
So 41 minutes left. Josh's Lorik's going to have to do some work.
Yeah, cut out for him for sure. Yeah, the Angels got 2 hull, including the mech. And did Lorik lose a shield on that? No, it looks like no. Nope.
No, I didn't. Everything seems to be up to date. The Cavern Angel on Ryan's side is the only thing that's taken damage. Bellhop stealing my cart. I'm a guest.
Yeah.
I need it.
Just not using it right now, okay?
Saving it for later.
This is a really cool venue.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
This is my first time at Nova Open.
The downside is that I don't have any phone signal here.
Oh yeah, we're in
like
the basement.
zero because we're in the basement.
That's for sure.
And I have several family members who have tried to reach me and are upset because by the time I see that they've messaged me or called me, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning because we're all hanging out down here. Like, well, I can't call you now.
The battery drain is real as well.
Yes. So Ryan banking in. Here's the another copy of the challenge bracket. See a couple people asking for it. Reinforcing the
front.
No, that's the rear.
Oh, that's
yeah,
okay.
That's the rear.
Scared of the Lowrick. Yeah, and then Ezra swinging her back arc around. Lay another stress into him.
4 forward. Come on, Josh. 4 forward.
It might clear.
I think it definitely clears.
And it might even be out of...
I think it could be out of range. That's a maybe. He looks like he'll probably get still shot by Jess and Lorick, but he can take out the Cavern Angel.
I think it would be just barely in range 3. Probably 1 ship base if it does a 4 forward, because the 5 forward is two range bands. But, the bank 3 might escape.
I think what he may have successfully done is get out of
dodge
Lorick and Jess's arc.
Yeah. And then, you know, Ezra will get 1 more stress on him.
Still double stressed. Did he hit the debris? Yes, he did. Get the roll. Ends up with the same number of stress tokens because of Kane and crew. Lose 1, gain 1.
That's a good move by Josh. I would have thought the 3 bank would have been blocked. That's good though.
All right, so no evades on that one. Spends the reinforce, adds 1, which will pop the droid, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So still 1 haul on that Cavern Angel, forcing another shot into it.
And hope you don't roll crits.
Yeah.
He's got some hits there.
Expertise. It looks like hit, crit. There you go. So you don't draw the crit there.
Bad move. Hey, and it looks like Josh is going to have a couple of turns to de-stress Ray without having to fear Ezra loading him down with any more. So.
Yeah, he'll receive his 3rd stress token here.
He landed on the debris, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Yep.
So he's gonna have to do some fancy flying.
But hey, I mean, these Rebel Swarm lists, you get them out of formation, you start dropping ship. You take pieces away from them, and you take their formation away from it. It starts collapsing pretty fast.
Yeah,
so.
and Josh is in a good spot, especially compared to Ezra. Ezra's gonna have to K-turn next turn, right?
Yeah.
So that gives you 1. You will be de-stressed by the time you re-engage.
Correct. And then you have a chance to, again, boost out of range. And meanwhile, while Ezra's taking her K-turn, if the other 2 ships follow her, you're unharassed. You know, you're not being harassed by any more damage, and Lowrick's behind him. You know, it's still a game. I mean,
Josh needs to get aggressive with his Lorick, though.
Yeah.
Like I think it's time you start taking shots into Jess.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Expertise, yeah, turns into regular hits. I think, yeah. Now that you got the selflessness off the table. You know, it hurts taking that Lowrick reinforced to Jess every time, but yeah, she's got 1 fewer reroll. Actually, 2 fewer rerolls because Ezra's out of position.
Yep. And as soon as you get rid of Jess, you're getting rid of the punching power.
Yeah.
In Ryan's list. So.
Right. And I don't think you care much about the tickles from Ezra.
So that's the reinforce the front C-3PO token. So Ryan opting to do the 3 hard. Looks like he's calling Josh going into the right side corner.
Yeah. Yeah, if I were Josh, I think I'd take a 1 hard left, unless that hits that rock. But I honestly, I don't even know if you really care about hitting the rock. You just really want to shed the stress and stay away from that sheath of meat.
Yeah, get away.
So we got my buddy Jonathan Park pulled out another win. He's running double HLC gunboats in quick draw.
Love it.
Jeez.
Gunboats are close to my heart.
Oh, yeah. He said people have been jousting him all tournament and being really sad.
Wrong choice.
Being really sad with their decision.
So we'll lose 1 stress there on Ray. As you can see, the emoji for becoming a Twitch Prime subscriber are gunboats.
Oh, nice. Gunboat emoji? Dang, you guys got all the tools. I was trying to fill out a bracket last night and put Ben Keller all the way up. Didn't happen. Well, the bracket got busted because we had the drops.
Yep. So evade. No damage there. Steven Spikes. All those gunboats. It's a legal list. It's fine. 8 gunboats on the table.
I think at 2.0 you can do it.
It's actually a question. Somebody open up yet another squad builder second at 2.0. How many alpha classes can you fit in one list? No upgrades. I don't care. I just want to slam around.
And it looked like our Punisher player got knocked out, which is unfortunate.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Looked like our Punisher player got knocked out in the top 64.
Yes, I did. I saw him walking around with all his stuff packed up. So waiting for our next round of dials. Ray needs to turn away. You see the threat here is coming.
Yeah, and we still got almost 32 minutes left. Josh has plenty of time to regroup, get Ray back in the fight. And meanwhile, just harass Ryan's swarm here. Yeah, here comes is it a target lock or a focus here? Looks like it's a focus.
All right, Ezra doing the 3 hard.
Or is that a reinforce? I don't know. I can't tell.
The wooden token is reinforced.
Ah, okay.
So Ezra moving fast. He can do all the red maneuvers. He doesn't care. So looks like people are saying you could fit 5 gunboats in a list with 25 points left over.
Yes. Oh, man. So you got 5 points to upgrade each. That's fine. I like it.
I wonder what I'm flying next week. We got League Night, baby.
How many come in the conversion kit? 2?
I think it's 2. Yeah. I love this comment right here. It's like, I'm just giving you half points straight out. Because a half gunboat.
That's fine. I'd run it.
All right, Ray turning away. Down to 1 stress. One more, and then her actions are going to be opened up.
Yeah. That sheath of as fast as it can go is 4 forward.
Yep.
Ray's probably a hard 2 boost because she's free next turn.
It's going to end up about right there.
Yeah.
So 2 hits. This is Lorik.
Into Jess. Looks like Jess got 1 reroll. Yep. All right. So she'll take
no damage.
Nothing. Thanks for your trouble.
It's very good. The one thing that you see Ryan doing, it looks like he's going to converge here his ships. Try to get back in a pseudo formation. It's not going to be as pretty anymore, but it'll still work.
I mean, yeah, he's got 3 full ships. Josh did a great job focusing down one. So that's exactly what this list is designed to prevent, and Josh did a great job picking that apart. But, I mean, it's 3 meaty ships to get through now.
Meaty.
USDA Prime.
USDA Prime. What's the beef that everybody like? Oh, we have Angus beef.
Oh,
Angus.
yeah.
Look at our Angus beef.
Yeah. Especially on that Lorik.
Alrighty, so let's take a look at some options here. We're fairly certain. Here's the thing, right? Knowing the way Ryan's playing, while he does want Ray, he says, well, actually, Lorik has been my aggressor. Why don't I just 3-turn here, turn, turn, and now.
And then save that 4 hull left on Ray as a tasty morsel afterwards, I guess. Yeah. I don't know if he can chew through 8 hit points on Lorik, though, with what he's got left.
Maybe, but he can maim it. Get rid of the expertise. Get rid of the, you know.
That's true.
Reinforce by stressing him out.
Yeah, it looks like Lorik's going in for Jess. So I think if you can remove Jess from the table, or at least get her shields gone, and Ray can remove her, then, I mean, you do a lot to, it's just easy pickings for Ray after that. Oh, wow, did he dodge Ezra's arc?
No, that's in.
Okay. Jess might be able to boost out of this. There it is.
Why take shots? No, thank you.
That's right. Oh, he's got to shoot at the Wookiee.
So Ray, out of stress.
She's free.
Boosting in.
It's a dangerous game he's playing now.
Yeah, because he's coming in this lane, and you can see that Ryan has a beeline right for him.
Get that snapshot turned back on.
Yeah, I think that 4 straight's probably coming from Ryan next turn. No range there.
Darn. He could bank 3 over that debris and then just shed the stress with Kanan and then be free.
One crit. Evaded. Ezra laying out the stress here. Double checking if it's an arc. It is. Double checking range now. Seems to be range 2.
Ouch. And I think got around the reinforce.
Nice. 2 hits from a C-3PO 0.
Calls 1.
And I guess he did reinforce the. Well, no, he's in the front.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
He didn't sidestab him?
No.
Okay.
That middle line there.
All right.
Very straight line I drove. It's better than yesterday. Yesterday the mouse wasn't working, so I had to use the trackpad. That was terrible.
I'm going to get you a straight edge you can slide the mouse on.
That's a good idea. But then, okay, so if I'm going in an angle, maybe that could work.
Yeah. Ah.
Terrible. The worst.
So what do you think? If I was Josh, I'd take that bank 3 over that debris. I mean, you got to avoid the snapshot. Like, you can't afford that at this point. And then hope that you clear enough to boost out of whatever Jess Pava's trying to lay into you.
Yeah, I mean, with the Kanan ability, you can hit the debris and not have to worry about.
Correct. Yeah, just have to worry about the crit maybe, but. Or maybe you hard one and just boost the heck out of there.
Well, we haven't seen him do that yet.
Hard one up and.
Yeah. So we've gotten up to 300 viewers. I think it's because you're here, Ben. We're like, wait, Ben Keller's commentating? I'm in.
It's the Keller bump, man.
I want to thank you all for joining us today from all around the world. Gold Squadron podcast bringing you coast-to-coast X-Wing coverage. This is going to be our last first edition premiere event, and we're going to be bringing you a ton of second edition. We're already in planning and talks with Cascade Games. We will be bringing you every United States system open.
Oh, wow.
Streamed.
Wow.
Yeah, it's happening. Starting with the Philadelphia one. I know they haven't been officially announced. Guys, it's happening. If you want to go to PAX Unplugged, you might want to start booking your hotels and stuff now, because
when is that?
It's happening. That is in December.
Okay. Wow. How many system opens is that in the United States?
That's a big. That's 10-ish.
Nice.
Oh, I just realized the telestrator isn't working. We're losing power. There we go. Yeah, our first second edition event we're going to be streaming is the Gold Squadron Classic, followed by the Crossroads Classic.
Nice.
Followed by the Minnock Open. And then I think is December. I think we get to December.
And those are all 2.0 events?
All 2.0.
So the Gold Squadron Classic, how are you running list building? Is the whole conversion kit open? Or is
everything. Open list building.
Yeah, I know that's a big question right now for FFG is how are they running it?
Yeah, at the panel that that I moderated yesterday, which video was professionally recorded. They hired somebody out and stuff, which is pretty cool. We talked about that. Alex gave us some insight. He said that there's actually going to be a track to Worlds with both types of list building, open and available wave only.
Wow.
So the idea there was to make it so that a new player who only could have access to the stuff that was newly released has a path to Worlds and didn't have to track down a K-Wing.
Yeah.
Right, or whatever, if that's the big list. Oh, God, no K-Wings. I'm sick of K-Wings.
Please no.
You know what I mean?
K-Wings are bad, new players. Don't do it.
Yeah. The M3A Interceptor is the best ship ever.
Yeah,
you know, now or something like that.
Slam them all day long. Oh, man. So Ray's got her expertise turned on. But I think he's contemplating a boost because, I mean, I think the boost is the correct answer, though. You got a curve one boost. So you're not caught by that snapshot next round if you survive this, right?
Yeah.
But then you sacrifice your arc. You know,
But you're sacrificing your arc only against one ship, just against Jess.
Yeah. But that's a big one. That's a big one to give up.
That's true. You do have 1, maybe 2 re-rolls.
Yep. All right, so he's just dumping dice into Jess, hoping it works. Re-roll from Ray, nothing. 4 hits. And let's see if
an evade.
Lowrick can re-roll from Jess. Oh, God.
Probably spends the reinforce here.
Yep, and he spends that. I guess they're in range 1.
Yep. So just takes 1.
Oh, so brutal. And it looks like Lowrick's got the beat on Jess. Probably range 2. Close.
Josh is rethinking his decision. All right, so seems like he's selected his target. He's got a target lock from Magva Yarrow. No expertise on that one. That was into Ezra.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No damage.
He's tired of that. Tired of that nonsense. Looks like unobstructed, out of arc.
Wookiees.
Oh, where'd they go?
Flying Wookiees.
And Wookiees left.
Hit, crit.
Ouch.
2 evades.
There's the crit.
The crit is?
Can't see.
Blinded Pilot.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the nail in the coffin right there, because if Ray can't shoot, she can't gain ground in the game.
3-hole on Ray left.
Yep. Shot coming in from Ezra. No hits, but does the damage with the stress.
She wants the stress.
Range 1 from Jess. Re-roll. 3 coming in. Ray needs some evades here, so she'll live. Has a focus, takes 1.
Oh, it's a crit. Major explosion.
Major explosion.
But wait, there's more. Ouch.
Oh, takes another crit.
Brutal. It's like 2-hole left, or 1-hole left, depending on this crit. 1 or 0, depending on the crit. Another
major. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, Daisy chain it.
Holy crap.
Blink die.
1 hole. That was about to be real. Feels bad real fast.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. But I think, I mean, he's got to bank 3 to clear. Well, unless the snapshot's turned on, man. Like, I think Ezra creeps forward, you know, about where Jess is, and has snapshot to almost either snapshot or block Ray, almost every single one of Ray's moves.
Yep.
I mean, I think Ray has a hard 2 over the debris, but still feels bad.
Take a moment here and say thank you to, oops, I clicked the wrong button. Just trying to do a thing. Here it goes. I want to say thank you to, oh, how do you pronounce that? Sayway Sears? Sayers. Say thank you to Sayway Sayers. See his name pop up on the screen here any minute now for becoming a Twitch Prime subscriber.
I mean, Ryan just played a very patient game. You know, when he lost Ray for a few rounds, you know, he said that's fine. You know, we'll regroup. We'll take our lumps from Lowrick, little as they may be.
Yeah.
And and we'll bring it around town. I mean, it's, patience is a virtue. Now this is interesting. He's leaving that bank 3 from Ray as an out unless he blocks it with Jess. He's leaving Ray that out. Oh, and looks like, yeah, he's going for the block.
So anybody who's ever wondering, the round number is always on the bottom left of the screen. We are in the top 32. We'll be bringing you 4 more matches after this one, and hopefully I make my flight on time.
Are you flying out today?
Yeah, flying out tonight.
Ooh, good luck, buddy.
7:30.
Dang.
It's going to be close.
Yeah. Yep.
Sounds horrible, but I have to hope that the final, somebody just gets trounced.
Yeah.
Or they just shake on it.
Well, and you get to the top 4 or so, like all the games kind of end and they can just start them whenever.
Yeah.
So,
kind of hoping they don't do a break today.
Yeah.
Just play through.
Right. Yeah. Come on, guys.
Do it for me.
Yeah. There's a stamina game at this point.
I got you back, man. So here comes the snapshot.
Ooh.
Hit crit.
Ooh.
Is where it's
It
going
might
to
be
end
over
there.
here. Yep.
Good game.
Oh, he's got Lowrick, but yeah, I don't know if he's going to shake it yet, but I think he's contemplating on whether or not to shake his hand. Call it a game.
He's looking at his options. Picks up Ray.
Damage engine.
Damage engine. Blind. Can't shoot. Engines are broken. Horrible way to die. So Lorick on Lorick action here. Hit, crit. Lorick's turning it on.
3 shields burnt.
Can he do it? He's gonna try.
Yeah.
He's got 12 minutes. You can if they play fast, they can get about 3 turns in.
And it looks like so he's going for the other Lowrick. I mean, it almost makes more sense to try to drop Jess in the Sheathipede because his Lowrick is worth more points. I mean, I guess it's worth more points than the Sheathipede too. So if he drops his Lowrick and Jess, but either way, he's got to kill Jess.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Well,
I figured the Sheathipede would be easier to drop.
Yeah, you have to kill something. Josh's Lorick is 37, which is more expensive than any of Ryan's ships. So Josh has got to kill 2.
Yeah, I figured he'd leave the Lowrick and kill the wounded Jess and kill the mega stressed Ezra. But I mean, Ezra's super tanky with her ability. Maybe Lorick's the easiest one to kill.
He thinks. I know it sounds terrible, right?
Okay.
All right, 1 bank will clear the stress that Ezra gave Lorick the last turn.
I think he's reinforcing still. Yeah. At what point though do you just focus and just believe in an all-out offense with water-type Pokemon? You know, like you gotta turn it on. And there's the T-roll from Miss Pava there.
Yeah, Ryan is staying aggressive here, even though he's ahead. He knows that, especially with expertise, Lorick can really turn it on.
Yeah.
Offensively.
Yeah.
And all it takes is a couple turns of good dice on Josh's side and bad on Ryan to really flip a game.
Yeah. And he knows he's going after Lorick, so he's keeping him far, far away from this mess.
So we're at combat. Just one crit. Be no damage there. Guessing that's Lorik to Lorik, passing the stress there. Sounds like a tight game just finished somewhere in the room. One new thing I want to do today, I'm going to get it up here. Oops. Go ahead and hide that for a second. Sorry, guys. Ah. Where did it go? There it goes. All right. Lorik just staying relevant. You reinforce the rear, keep himself protected.
Another K turn from Ezra. Oh, no, just a 4 forward. And yeah, Jeff Pava coming in for the kill shot.
Just one there.
No expertise because he's stressed.
One evade. And no hits there. Just stability. Just one. Rolls evade. They're going to get quite a few rounds in here. And there's a 3-turn from Lorik. All right. New fun thing we're going to have here on Gold Squadron podcast stream. We'll try it out today. It's called the Stream Boss.
Stream Boss.
The Stream Boss.
What does that mean?
So there's a health bar that just popped up. I don't know if you saw it. It comes up there. The Stream Boss has 10,000 health. For every new follower we get, it takes 50 damage.
Oh, okay.
For every bit we get, it's 10 damage. Every subscriber is 500, and every donation is 1,000 damage.
Oh, okay.
And we're trying to kill the Stream Boss.
Okay.
So we have all day to kill the Stream Boss. 10,000 HP. And as people click and follow, you'll see the little bar pop up, and you'll see its health start going down.
Very nice.
That's something fun to do. So 3 evades. And just the defensive capabilities of Ryan's Liz and how much it can spread out damage is just really hurting Josh.
Yeah. It's calling 1 with C3PO on 3 dice.
Boom, new subscriber.
Got 0.
Took some damage there.
2 hits and then a crit to the hull. Oh, 2 crits to the hull.
Oof, damage sensor array.
And another one.
And another one. We'll probably catch it on the way out as he reaches inside.
Ah.
No, lies. Lies of the Jedi.
Brutal. No reinforce of that damage sensor array. Absolutely brutal. I see a slick Talon roll coming from Jess here. I see a full forward from Ezra. And I see a hard 2 from Lowrick.
He's currently stressed. He wants to get rid of that stress. He's stuck on bank maneuvers, right?
I think so. Yeah, bank 1. Do they have a bank 2 that's green? I don't really know the Wookiee dial.
We can take a look really quickly right here.
Yeah.
The
oh,
2
it's
banks.
bank 2, not
Sorry.
the bank 1. Oh, okay. So he's keeping his stress, or no?
Maybe we were looking at the wrong dial.
Okay. There we go. Yep.
Yeah, that's the 1 bank. All right, that seems to be the Talon roll you called, Ben.
Yep.
There it is.
Oh, not the hard 2. Escaping.
I mean, he's got 2 minutes left on the clock. Ryan is a very clock-aware player.
Yeah.
He's always referencing it. He never slow plays. I've never seen him intentionally slow play at all. Very top-notch player, but he knows when it's time.
Situational awareness, man. There's nothing like it.
Nothing there. Target lock from Magvayaro. Expertise for 2. Takes 1 on Ryan's Lord. Gets through the defenses. Here's Ezra trying to turn off that expertise. There's a stress from downtown. One hit. No reinforce right now, but gets it with C3PO.
And nothing coming in from Jess. Looks like it might be 2 damage sensor arrays on his Lowrick.
They do look identical, don't they?
Be quite unfortunate. That is a very damaged sensor.
So damaged.
And Ezra might even get in here for this. No, Lowrick's moving first. Ezra won't get the snapshot this turn.
Yep. It also could be, let me do something real quick. Oh, don't freak out. Overlay's going to disappear for a second.
Enhance.
Actually, I think it might be damaged cockpit, which doesn't super matter except that it takes away.
He's firing first.
Yeah, takes away his firing first, as well as the simultaneous fire.
Yep. And swinging that booty around. 10 seconds.
You abandoned me in my hour of need the last round.
Tsunami.
Didn't even offer to go get me food.
No, this guy.
It's too late now. You broke my heart. All right, so that was time called.
Bye, Jerry.
Range 1. Shot on Ezra. So there's the handshake. Thank you to Ryan and Josh. Thanks so much. Whoops. Sorry about that. Come on in here, Ben. This is Ben with his House of Bun shirt on.
The para of Atani is the focus token.
So just want to say thank you to everybody who's watching right now. It's so great to be, casting coast to coast, and people are actually watching. 300 people are in their homes, their offices, hopefully not in their cars driving. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't.
In the car for the kids in the back.
Yeah.
They're training them early.
Why do you do that? Anyway, don't do that. Thank you for watching. Thank you to our round sponsor. Our whole weekend has been sponsored by Curled Paw Creatives. Well, not the whole weekend, but a little bit. He's been sponsoring all the matches here. And that's exclusive coupon code for our viewers and listeners. That's Nova 2018, and it expires Monday. Expires tomorrow, so don't snooze on it. And there's no minimum on the orders.
Get those 2.0 templates.
Yep. The other thing we've been having some fun with here, let me make sure I can pull it up on this side. Something kind of new. Got it set up yesterday. Is called the Stream Boss. What happens is as you see it right there, as you guys follow, subscribe, or donate, it does damage to the boss. We have all day today to try to kill a stream boss. How do you do donations? Now, we'll talk about that first. That's something new we haven't really taken advantage of, because I know some people have asked, how do I do that? So we have really crappy internet here, but if you're on your phone, you scroll up on the Twitch app when you're in portrait mode, you'll actually see a link. It says one-time donation. I think it's BB8. Like, hey, you go ahead, click it, you follow the steps, and that'll do 1,000 damage to, even if you just donate $1. It does 1,000 damage to the stream boss. Let's try to kill the stream boss. And every dollar helps because it pays the bill for here. I will tell you that Nationals is historically the most expensive of all of them to get to. So any help is really appreciated. And, yeah, so having a bunch of fun. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. So don't forget, hit that Twitch Prime subscription. Make sure to follow, like, all the things, patron. Thank you guys so much for being the largest group of supporters we have, getting swag while supporting Ghost Squadron Podcast. We'll be back.